Hey, what's up, everyone? You are watching or listening to the Tetsudo Mokei podcast. I'm your host, Kennedy, where we talk about Japanese trains, model trains, toys, you name it. And today's big announcement, well, it's not even an announcement. They just posted on Takara Tomy Mall, the shop, that 4 new Plarails coming out for November. And this is not even on the main Plarail website, which is surprising. But it's been going on Twitter. People showing their happiness about these releases. So let's talk about it. So you have the Plarail Real Class Island Platform Kit. So for those of you who are familiar with TOMIX, Takara Tomy's Engage line, they make a lot of buildings, a lot of island stations, and you name it, something to go with your diorama. And people wondered, will Takara Tomy ever pursue that with Plarail World Class? And here's your answer. The answer is yes. You have an island platform kit, and this is just surprising, amazing, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the pictures here. Let's see if it shows. Okay, there you go. Similar to the Plarail World Class, you have the stairs are going downward. You got the chairs and the signs. With the Plarail being Plarail, you have the little thing here that holds the vehicle in place, and then you trigger or lever, I guess you could say, move that lever, and then the train will go. I think that's really awesome. And you could do it one way, or you could do it two ways. But the thing is that, yeah, I think this is very cool. As you can see here, someone put the track on the other side right there. Since it's an island, you can definitely do that. One going the other way, the other one going this way. I think that's pretty cool. And you can see they're using standard Plarail with this, but I think this is just amazing that they made that. This is a game changer for Plarail World Class. If they start making other things for it, like buildings and stuff, oh my gosh, that's going to be awesome. The other big one right here, the Twilight Express. My gosh, I was shocked to see this. The EF81103. So what this is that usually when you see the Twilight Express, it's usually a big thing. Well, there's two kinds really, but this one is a fan favorite. They've actually have a special edition, I think, of this for the regular Plarail, which I have. But to see a Plarail World Class showing that detailed events, and also including that lunch car, the food where people could go there to lounge, I guess. I thought that was pretty cool. Here it is right here. That is so cool. And look at the pantograph. You get the head mark. Even the JR right here. Look at those vents. Really nice. Yep. You got the head mark right there and the number plate. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just really excited about this release. So they're showing the interiors, and of course there's a little bit more detail on that compared to the regular, and you always get the 3 tracks right here. This one is the double track that's coming out, a curve. So if you plan to have like 2 trains like this, I think that's pretty cool. Let's see if there's another image here. Right here. This is a good one showing that. So those people who want to run 2 tracks running, I mean, to have 2 tracks running here, I think that's really cool, and it also gives you a chance to make your own diorama out of this. My gosh, this is so awesome. The thing is, the tracks are not as easy to get, so if you are outside of Japan, whenever you see them listed on Amazon Japan, you got to take advantage of it. But you definitely want to pre-order these right now because they're going to go quickly. This one's going to be a popular one. This green train that I've seen many times in Kyoto. This is the 201 Commuter Train Series, the 201 West Japan Railway, greenish brown. You can see it right here. This is so cool. The pantograph right there. And the orange one was released back in June of this year. That's the one in Osaka, if I recall. That I think I was there when the train was saying, people were saying their goodbyes to the train. But now you have both the orange and the green. Of course, it's more than likely the blue and the yellow one will be coming out someday. But I think this is pretty one to have two of these 201 series. And you also get the 3 tracks. So this is definitely major news from Plarail Real Class or Takara Tomy. And yeah, this is pretty exciting. I think this reaffirms Takara Tomy's plan to target the adult market, because yes, they're making their money for those who are interested in Engage, but they're also knowing that there are people who want more detail when it comes to the Plarail, but do not want to spend as much as the Engage. It shows 7,700 yen, but you could get a lot cheaper on like Amazon Japan for, like around 4,500 to 5,000 yen or so. 4,500, 5,000 yen. But I think, if anything, this kind of reaffirms that shift that Takara Tomy is doing with Plarail. Don't get me wrong, Plarail will always be released for the regular edition for children and collectors, but 2024 was quite evident that Takara Tomy is acknowledging that the lower child rate situation happening in Japan, that they need to also target the young at heart, people who have money that are willing to collect for themselves, and train fans having something with more detail. And a lot of people said, no, why would they want to do that? They would, they should just buy Engage. But the thing is, a lot of people, I'm an Engage fan, by the way. I own a lot of Engage, but I'm also a Plarail fan. And the thing is, I understand what they're doing. And for me, I think I've said it many times that this is probably one of the I'm still buying Plarail, the ones I like. But the thing is, the Plarail Real Class, it is way better. It's just, I love the detail. It just looks so cooler. It's just something that I rather run for Plarail. It's just too cool to look at, and I love the packaging. It's just really nice, and no doubt, it's a perfect release for those who don't want to go Engage, but those who want something more than this typical Plarail release. So I think that targeting the adult consumer is smart. But again, those who love the regular, Plarail shouldn't be too worried. You still got many years of Plarail that are still available in the market. You also have the for children. You'll always have the wrap versions of the popular Chikara or Crayon Shinchan or Doraemon or something. They'll always have those releases to target the children. But in terms of regular releases, unlike 2023, where you saw several being released per month, 2024, you rarely saw anything unless it's included in a special set or was included as a sayonara or a arigato release. And those are a little bit more pricier. In fact, I was just looking at the Yakumo release coming out at the end of the year, and man, they are really pricing that quite high. But again, They really know that their adult consumers are the ones buying it, and they also know that Japan's economy hasn't been that great, so they really need to make money. And if targeting the adult consumer is where it's at, then so be it. But I think it's a smart move, especially if the sales of regular Plarail are not doing great. Again, the demographic, those who grew up with Plarail, I think they welcome the Plarail World Class, but they also collect the N gauge. But to have these trains right here at a much cheaper price, I think this is something that collectors can definitely get into. So, yeah, I think this is pretty awesome. A big surprise to see this. I wasn't expecting these two releases. Well, I was expecting it, but I didn't think it was going to come out now. But now it just kind of, what they said is wanting to uh, release trains that are featured from other regions of Japan. I think that's very smart. So if I had a wish of upcoming release, well, I think the Yamanote line is a given. One of these days they're probably going to do that. But I would love to see some of the JR Kyushu, the limited trains coming out. I also would like to see some of the Tobu ones coming out, and also some of the KO stuff being released. So we'll see. The sky's the limit, and there's so many different trains out there in Japan, in so many regions. So I think there's a lot of them that they can definitely target. Yeah, even the Rinkai, or even the Kanagawa ones, Enoshima, or oh gosh, now I can't remember the Hakone. There's just so many things they can do, right? So, okay, everyone, you take care, and I will see you later. Wink, wink, and take care, everyone. Bye bye.